Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode. So I'm very excited to say that we finally have all the exclusives from the series and of course the last few pops in the actual series itself. Now these three pops have been absolutely one of the most complicated and most anticipated pops ever since they were announced, especially Pietro. That one, it didn't even get released when it was supposed to. The Vision, it sold out in less than a couple seconds, and Scarlet Witch sold out very quickly when they were first announced, and it got sold out again on its second listing. So I found mine in the store. I unfortunately overpaid for her, which is okay, but I have two. As you guys can see, I will be giving one away soon. But anyways, let's not waste too much time. Let's go ahead and unbox these fellas. Alright, so coming up first we have Scarlet Witch. Now, of course, we saw this pop at the end of the scene. She was fighting Agatha Harkness, and this is in her iconic stand. I guess it might not be in correlation with it, but I just assume it is because of the way she's standing. And she's not, of course, standing. She comes in a floating stand, and nonetheless, she has a sandwich protector, or whatever these things are called. My god, this does not look well. Alrighty, so here we have Scarlet Witch. Now again, one thing they have done very well with the pops have been the hair. I mean, it looks very well. I think they've done a very good job with putting in detail overall in the hair. Now as far as the costume goes, everything is about the same. The crown, again, a good metallic finish. It's not exactly metallic, but it's very glossy. Looks very cool. It's almost like it was made of like a plastic metal. Again, metallic, but it's not metallic, or at least from my perspective or my understanding, it's not metallic. As far as the costume goes, everything remains the same from the previous one, which if you have not seen that video, make sure to click right here, check it out. But now you can actually tell what's going on in her costume versus the other one, where she was in a crisscross position and you couldn't really see much of the costume. And the only reason I say she's in a fighting position is because of the fireballs she has in her hands, or I assume they are fireballs. This is the only time I remember, especially this is when she first donned the costume of the Scarlet Witch. Here's in comparison to the other one. Again, everything remains the same except the head mold because of the hood. But everything else, costume remains relatively the same. Seems she has like a dual cape. But as we saw at the end of WandaVision, she did have a cape and it looked like she had a hood on as well. So I assume this is as soon as she first donned it, because I do remember seeing this part of the costume. And at the end, she was having a hood and alongside a cape as well, I think. But yeah, she does have a stand as well to, float. So I think it'd be very cool to put her and Agatha together in a fighting duel. Alright, coming right up, we have Pietro Maximoff, now referred to as Ralph Boner, Pietro, or whatever nickname you came up with. He's a Funko Shop exclusive. Now, as far as box art remains, we ended up seeing these because this pop came out a while ago, so these were already revealed. These were revealed a long time ago, I think back in January or February. So this, again, pop didn't come out that long ago, but I don't know what I'm trying to get at. But anyways, again, he does look a lot like Tommy. This is where I was trying to get with, a lot like Tommy. But let's go ahead and unbox him. Alright, now again, he does come in this sandwich protector. Alright, now I gotta say, overall, I'm very disappointed with this character. Not the character overall, the mold is amazing. I love it very much. They give it so much detail to symbolize that he is Speed, but overall, I'm disappointed in the character in the show. It was very much a disappointment to see what was actually the truth behind him. And Agatha used to always talk about Ralph so many times, and we always used to think, oh, it's just Mephisto, it's just the devil or whatever, it's the roach. Because there was a roach or whatever that thing is called in the show, but it just turns out it was him, some imposter. But nonetheless, they did a very good job. At least in the meantime, while I did think this was Quicksilver, the OG Quicksilver, I was just overall disappointed. But as far as the pop goes, I think it looks amazing. It looks very cool. Overall, the costume, I've seen it in correlation with Tommy. And, as far as everything goes, really, everything is constant up until you get about the waistline. Then that's where things change. They, of course, have different shoes, different footwear, different, shorts, socks, whatever. and that's what is different. You know, of course, the face, it's about the same. They are Funko. They all look like little children, but the hair is different. Of course, the shading, how it differs from black to about gold, is different. But I think the coolest thing is that they did is these little lines that symbolize that, of course, he's running around. Because if you guys can see in the show, they do have lines symbolize that they are running. You know how sometimes you will draw a stick figure and you'll draw 3 lines behind it to symbolize, oh, hey, look, that person is running. So this is what kind of looks like. They also did a cloud to, again, dust, supersonic speed. Looks very cool. And they even gave him another water balloon and a spray can, because we remember he was doing some vandalism. Don't do vandalism, people. Alright, so I just want to make a quick clarification on these pops. Yes, I know that he is speed as well, and so is he. That's his primary thing. But, you know, overall, if you just cover these parts up, you know, the legs, they actually look, they look similar to me. Of course, the hair is a lot different. He has more blondie. He has a more of a brownish tint to it. And the face, well, the eyebrows seem to change. And this is what I mean. You can't. There's no age gap between the pops. I mean, size overall, again, they are one's taller than the other one to symbolize that they are children, and one's a grown adult. But as far as the face goes, it's hard to tell sometimes in Funko Pops how old they are, unless they start drawing wrinkles or lines to symbolize that, hey, look, I'm an old man. But you know, they could be the same age for all we know. That's the thing, that with Funko Pops, you can't really tell age and, you know, who's older. But I assume if you're buying a Funko Pop, you've already seen the show or something, unless you're just buying for the sake of buying. But yeah, everything else is about the same. His shirt is a little bit different than this one, but footwear, you know, different. Knee wear, different, and shorts, of course, are different. He seems to be wearing gloves, and he seems to be wearing some type of open gloves or something, as we can see right there. But very cool. I like both of them. Now we have both of them here to actually compare them. Alright, last but not least, we have the coolest one overall. I'd say it is kind of the coolest one because I love glow-in-the-dark Funko Pops. Now, as far as the box art goes, it is the same as the other one we previously saw, which I will be showing again in just a couple of seconds. But the full video is going to be right up here if you want to go watch it. But again, everything is the same. The code number is the same as the other one. The only thing that changes is, of course, the face. You can definitely tell it's a lot different than the other one. And it has 2 stickers. Now, this is a Walmart exclusive, but I ended up getting it early, so I had to get it from another continent or another country, wherever it came from. It's glow in the dark, so let's get this fella unboxed. Alright, now again, sandwich one. So all 3 came in a sandwich protector, so I guess we got lucky with that. Alrighty, so here we have Vision, and the only thing that's different about the pop is the head. And if you guys remember seeing the other one, I will pull him out in a couple seconds, but we'll take a closer look at him. His head is a lot different. Now, actually, I've already seen his pop in hand before, but overall, just taking a closer look at him, the comparison is significant. This, in all actuality, I love the other one. It has a goldish tint to it, which makes it stand out so well. But the thing about this, it's more movie realistic comparing to the other one. I mean, this one, if you guys remember from the movie, he had a weirdish face and they had this outline comparing to the other one. It was solid. The other one's gold. This one is more movie accurate. Now, all these parts that are not part of his helmet, for example, this, the eyeballs, the little where the stone is supposed to be, and these lines are supposed to glow in the dark. Now, I'll pull them out as soon as I get the other one out. Alright, so here's a real life comparison to it. Now, I wish they would have kept the gold on this one because, again, more movie accurate. But as you guys can see, he has a goldish tint on him, and I think it looks very cool. I think it looks amazing. But as far as everything else goes, it looks almost identical. There's really no difference. Again, this one does have the goldish tint on the cape, which I would assume that they would have used the same body. But as far as the head goes, everything is mostly different. The goldish tint, this one seems more translucent on its head, which I feel like is more movie accurate compared to this one. But I still overall will always choose this one if it just glowed in the dark. But it doesn't. But I think it looks amazing. I mean, just look at that. Here's the other one. Here's a comparison. Now let's go glow this bad boy up. Alrighty, so I have to go in the bathroom for this, but The back of his set reminds me of the planet Pluto, I think, or Saturn, whatever, because of the gold, of course. But the audio might actually be trash. But yeah, it's pretty dark in here. I think the camera can definitely pick this up from what I'm seeing. But that's all the glow that's in it. Of course, it's a little bit brighter. It's just that the glow is diminishing as we speak. Nonetheless, it looks pretty cool. That's about all of the glow that's on it. It's not too crazy. I think the most coolest one is the green part, but just seems to not illuminate right now. I should probably recharge it. But as far as you can tell, that's what's supposed to glow on it. And that's all you get. Nothing on the body. As you can see, everything's dark. It's just a floating head, which is kind of weird. Saturn. But yeah, let's go back to real life. Alrighty, so this concludes the end of the video. Now, unfortunately, this is the last actual video. I will be doing 2 more videos to recap the entire series. One to recap Wave 2, and the one to recap the entire collection. Now, after this, I'm selling most of them, so to do a recap would be incredibly hard. I think I'll just be doing one-offs here and there. But I think overall, these 3 pops have been the most iconic ones overall. The first one from Hot Topic, of course, was when we first saw Scarlet Witch turn into the actual Scarlet Witch Pietro, which is something I was definitely waiting for. I wasn't really an X-Men fan, but as soon as I saw him, I started watching more and more of him, and I love his character in the movies. I just wish they would have done something more, and maybe we'll see that in the future. I mean, it's just undetermined, unprecedented. We don't know what's to be expected. And as far as Vision goes, I do find it kind of off that they decided to make him a glow in the dark. It's very cool, I'm not gonna lie, but I think overall it's just cool because we never really saw him light up in the movie. The only thing we see light up is overall the where the actual stone is supposed to be at, which is something that I would see as very accurate, but they decided to do the entire head, which I thought was kind of weird, but I think overall it looks amazing. The detail in these pops have been incredible, and I just want to say I appreciate you guys for letting me be part of the unboxing for this entire wave. This has been the first wave we've officially completed on the entire channel, and it's just incredible, the amount of detail, the amount of support, the amount of everything that has gone into these pops, and the whole community overall. I really do appreciate it, and it really means a lot to me. Alright, so the moment you guys have been waiting for. Now, I know that some of you guys have already gotten the Hot Topic one, but it's still kind of a rare find. So if you guys are interested in getting this, just make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, and leave a comment and let me know which one is your favorite. You'll automatically be entered. There's already another giveaway going on, which is supposed to end May 23rd. So go through my videos and find it. I won't be really posting much about it until about 3 weeks are left for it, so in about a week. But we have Hot Topic 1. Now, this is only going to be open to US residents, mostly because of shipping. If any outsiders want to join the giveaway, you can simply just join my membership. It helps me keep the cost down on shipping outside, and to ship a single pop, I've previously shipped them because I sometimes sell pops. It takes about $25 to ship them to most places outside the US. So it's the shipping is already more than the pop. If this was to be a $1,000 pop, then I'd still it'd probably be shipped a lot more costly due to the materials and everything that has to be in it, so it doesn't get destroyed. And then I'd still have second thoughts about shipping that much of an expensive pop overseas. But nonetheless, if you guys are from outside the US and in other countries, join my membership and you'll automatically be entered. It's only $4.99 a month, plus it's just more perks in the community as well. You get free shout outs and sometimes early previews of what goes on throughout behind the scenes. So if you guys are interested, US residents, like I said, are automatically entered once you leave a comment, and once it comes down to the giveaway, if you don't have a US address, then you will automatically be disqualified. I'm already listing the rules now, so hopefully no one decides from outside US to participate in it. And unfortunately, that's the way things have to be. Sometimes they do have giveaways in other countries which I can't participate in. That's just the way things work. So we're gonna conclude the episode here. I just want to say a big thank you. This is not the end entirely, but the end of the wave so far. So we'll be doing the Falcon and the Winter Soldier next, so I'll be looking forward to seeing you there. Alright, that's all I got. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out. Bye.